Hi, Job Guarantee callers. Today is May 6, 2024, and I'd like to tell you a little story about how I got jobs throughout my life. My first job was selling greeting cards from door to door when I was in grammar school. I was lucky to be in a neighborhood that was safe to do that and where people had a few bucks to spend on greeting cards. In high school, I was a caddy at a golf course in a nearby suburb. It was a whites-only club, and I was lucky to be white. Looking back on it, those clubs are an aberration, but there it is. I had a decent job during the summer. In college, my summer job was being a janitor, where I took garbage and cleaned up apartments and hotels. I had a classmate who helped me get that job. His father was a member of the janitors union and got me in. So that was a really great job at that time. After college, my first job was running a community center that was funded by the city of Chicago using federal poverty funds. And the person that helped me get in there was the pastor of my Catholic church. The ward committeeman in our ward in Chicago was also a Catholic. And so that connection helped me get that job at that community center and later a full-time job at the city of Chicago. The city of Chicago at that time was offering tuition reimbursement programs to its employees. And I used that money to get myself a master's degree, studying part-time after work. After I graduated and got my master's degree, I used the Alumni Association connections to find some people in Washington, D.C. that I could talk to about getting a job for the federal government, and I finally got the job with the federal government, working for USAID for about 35 years. Now, all of these connections and ties I had through no virtue of my own, they're called social capital. And they're lucky things that happen to you or situations that you're in that you didn't work to get. You're lucky to have them. And they help you to get jobs. And that's very important when it comes to figuring out how to earn a living. Now, federal jobs guarantee can provide social capital like that can help people get their first job or, maybe a more permanent job without having that personal social capital through no fault of their own. So call your congressperson today and your senator this week if you can. Tell them you think a jobs guarantee is a great job. People need to have some kind of a social capital to get them started in life. And nothing better than a guarantee of a job that, if you're a single person, will at least get you into the lower middle class. If everybody in the country who wanted to work could work at $18 an hour or more, and the federal job guarantee will guarantee an $18 an hour entry-level job to everybody would be a lot happier. People would be less stressed out. Cities would be better. More money coming into our neighborhoods. We get to know each other on these jobs. And it would be a fantastic way to get started in our careers for everybody in this country. So call your senators or your congressperson, tell them you like it. And while you're at it, tell them we need a peace in Gaza, stop to the United States supplying of Israel with guns until Israel stops killing innocent people with them. And also to open up those supply lines full throttle to help those people who are starving and going without medicine and every other kind of essential that you can think of. So thanks for listening to this. Thanks for making a call this week. And thanks for all that you do to make the world a better place. Bye.